Hari Om and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Devi. Thank you. You know, we believe the story we tell ourselves. Every thought that we think of ourselves becomes a belief. Every thought we think, when it's repeated many times, it becomes a belief. And we start believing that we are that. And sometimes it can be good for us and sometimes it can hurt us. So it depends. If we think negative thoughts, we can't do it, we're incapable, we're not worthy, guess what happens? We will become that. We destroy our own light. We hurt ourselves. We basically bury ourselves. And we then later feel, oh, I don't know why I feel frustrated. I don't know why I feel depressed. I don't know why I feel, I have no motivation in life. Because we deplete our own energy. We do it to ourselves. Every thought that you think has energy. There's a source of energy. And that is why every thought is magic, If we think positive, we create a positive life. We can do anything in our life. Anything becomes possible in our life with just one thought. But we refuse to think positive because we start feeding into those negative thoughts and we start chasing those negative things. And those negative things start being attracted to us and start coming into our life because of our mental program, because of our thinking process. So if you believe that you cannot do something different, that you cannot follow your passion, that you cannot follow your creativity, whether it's music, whether it's dance, whether it's acting, singing, guess what? It's not going to happen. But if you start believing and start touching the waters and testing out for yourself, let me take some acting classes, let me take some singing classes, let me take some dance and explore those areas, you will see that you have it within you. Everything is within you. Everyone is capable of acting. Everyone is capable of singing. Everyone is capable of writing and dancing and exploring that creative aspect within themselves. There's an abundance of creativity within you, regardless if it's doing manual work or doing garden work. You have it within you. Oh, I don't have the green thumb. No, because you think you don't have the green thumb, you will never have it. You will never make it happen. But if you start believing, I'm going to try, and I do have a green thumb, and everything I touch grows, guess what, my friend? It will grow. It's everything you think, you become. And we destroy ourselves. I've been seeing it lately. Sometimes it's because we carry it from childhood. People believe you cannot do it. They've tried to crush you. They've tried to bring you down, to dim your light. And you've believed that story because that story has repeated itself. That thought has repeated itself for so long that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy. And you are comparing yourself to others because other people have compared you to others. But you are unique and special. And I'm here to tell you that. You are unique and special. Look, in the world, it's so beautiful. We have 8.2 billion people in the world. That's amazing. And those 8.2 billion people have something beautiful to offer to the world. They just don't know it because they are stuck in their own negative mental pattern. But if everyone learns how to think positively, how to use their gifts, everyone is gifted. You were born gifted. Everyone is gifted. Those 8.2 billion people, they are gifted. And you are just one of them. How beautiful. You are that drop in the vast ocean. We are that drop in the vast ocean. And together, we can make miracles. Life becomes more magical because if everyone puts in their gift, wow, amazing. The world is even more magical. Everyone can shine their light. Don't allow others to dim your light. Don't bury yourself. Don't make yourself small to help others shine. You can be great and make others great. Why not? You can. You don't have to make someone small so that you can be great, or make someone or make yourself small so that other person can be great. No, everyone is gifted. You have a unique gift, and you need to share that in the world. And someone else has a beautiful gift to offer, because no one is like you. You are unique and special. I don't know if you believe it now, and that's okay. You don't have to believe it now. You know, when I started my practice, when I started even studying, people thought I was out of my mind. But you know what? This was what I was passionate about. I was passionate about helping others, about serving others, about improving their quality of life. I was teaching yoga. I was teaching cooking classes, vegetarian cooking classes, because I knew that the source of health was in the kitchen, was in your habits of eating healthy, of thinking healthy, of movement. And I said, you know, we need this in the world. And Ayurveda came to my life. And it was perfect because it talks about everything together, how we can use food as medicine, how we can change our thought pattern. Yoga taught me how you can understand the gifts that are within you. You start believing in yourself when you start strengthening within, creating a stronger mindset, determination, willpower, strength. You can do anything. And people said I was out of my mind. And I said, thank you. I am out of my mind, but I am more out of my mind because I'm going to continue what I love, what I'm passionate about, because I know that it works, because it's helped me. And I have seen it with my eyes, how it has served others and how it has helped others, how it has helped their family, how it has helped their relationships, their surroundings, and how themselves making the choice to live a wonderful, happy life. They are living their best life. And that's how I want to live, because I've seen it. And it is possible. And it is within you. We need to tap into that. When we dim our light, when we stop believing in ourselves, why do we stop believing in ourselves? Remember, it's the thoughts. We are circulating so many negative thoughts, so many negative impressions that we have from what people say, what people think, and then we start bringing that into our mental pattern, into our thought process. And then we start creating the same, feeding the same negativity. So guess what? You're in that circle of that pattern. You start believing that I'm not worthy. How can I be happy? if I'm carrying this baggage, this weight, this pain, but I don't want to deal with it. It happens. People don't want to deal with the pain. People don't want to see because it's too hard and too painful that they've even forgotten what their joy looks like. They don't believe that joy exists, that they can be joyful, that they are worthy of being joyful. You are worthy of being joyful, and I'm here to tell you that. You are worthy of being joyful, and you don't need that negativity. You don't need that negative thinking. You don't need the people who are negative around you. And guess what? The beautiful part of it is that once you start helping yourself out of that vicious cycle of negative thinking and start including a positive thought in there, and maybe every 3 thoughts there's a positive thought, and you start increasing that positive thought, guess what? The positive, negative cancel. And guess who's in there? You. And you start shining. And then once all those negative thoughts start canceling with the positive, you start increasing more positive thoughts. Of course, we also use our willpower, right? We need to use a little strength, a little mind power to say, I see the negative thought, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to start transforming that negative thought to a positive. And you start shining. And what happens when you come from being stuck, stagnant, in a place that is not healthy, you don't feel good, you start shining. You start releasing that stagnation. You start shining your light. And guess what? The people around you that do not like that happiness, they will leave. They will leave. They will start trickling away. And you are going to be okay. You will see that the friends that want to support that light within you, that want to support that joy within you, will stick around because you are a good influence in their life, and they are happy that you're doing good, and you will do even better because now you are helping yourself, but you are also supporting others around you while you help yourself. So guess what? I'm still here and my practice is thriving. People feel the difference. People are helping themselves live a better life. And I am also helping their families, their relationships, avoiding divorces, strengthening relationships, believing in themselves. They are trusting in themselves. They are creating that confidence, that willpower, that anything is possible. They've also found their passions. Some have realized that their job was unfulfilling and have gone to venture out to their passion. And they began working in their passion and are happy. They're doing great. They're successful without them realizing it. But it happens. You just have to trust and remember the thoughts you tell yourself. I am capable. I am worthy. I am joyful. I am light. More positive. I can do this. And start doing it. And then you will start believing in those things. And guess what? You will become that strength, inner strength. And remember, life is a process. And we are learning from every experience. Don't let negative experiences pull you down. Everything you've worked on, bringing it down. No. Use that negativity, that difficulty to grow. Wow, I see you. I'm ready. Use it. I'm ready. What am I going to learn? How exciting. What is going to shift in my life with these lessons from this difficulty? It's a game. Play. Learn how to play. Have fun. Life is fun. Life is joyful. Don't waste your years in numbness, in trying to block yourself from feeling. You will destroy yourself. And then you know what happens? I will tell you what happens. You numb yourself so much that you start believing that you are what you do. And you start doing more things and more and more and chasing for more things to fill that space of emptiness within, to not feel. And why are you blocking yourself from feeling? Because you don't want to look at the hurt, because it's too painful and it takes too much time. But I can tell you that you can endure anything. You can overcome anything. You know, we are not given obstacles that we cannot endure. Never. We can endure all of them. We can overcome all of them. But we have to be proactive. We have to want to make the shift. We have to want to feel better. And most importantly, for us to feel better, we have to want to see that pain that is deep, that we've buried as well. And that pain can also be dimming our light, can also be creating that weight that doesn't allow us to shine our light. It doesn't allow us to move and function normally. We just feel heavy and dense and stagnant. You know, it's like swamp water, right? Think about swamp water. Swamp water has a lot of moss on the surface. It's turbid. You cannot see to the depths of it, right? Living beings cannot survive in there if it becomes too stagnant. You cannot breathe. The water starts smelling foul, and nothing survives, and eventually it dries out. But water that flows like the river, it's always receiving fresh water. And guess what? There are fishes, there are living beings in that water, and they survive because it's constantly flowing and it's fresh. So don't allow your life become like a swamp. Allow your life to flow. Allow yourself to flow and to learn and to grow each moment. You will never dim your light because it's constantly moving. You will see. And remember, you are capable of anything. Try new things. You know, that's homework. I want you to go and try something that's out of your comfort zone. Do something out of your comfort zone. Maybe dance. Join a community of dance. Maybe acting, maybe singing, maybe gardening, maybe reading books in a community, in a group. Connect with more people and see what happens. And you know, it's always fun to get out of the comfort zone because the comfort zone is too comfortable. But then the comfort zone becomes that swamp. And when you're in that swamp, life becomes lifeless. So let us bring life to life and enjoy each moment and breathe in each moment of your existence, of you being alive and living, a living being. So I send you so much love. Thank you for being here. And try something new. Let me know if you tried it, and you will see. You'll see. Beautiful things will happen. Many blessings. Hari Om. Thank you.